Hey guys, Aaron Tark is here, and today we are talking about how the OpenAI API built inside. So this is the second episode. Let's go. We finished previous time on the streaming. So go from top to bottom. So introduction, authentication, making requests, and go to the streaming. So what does it say? OpenAI API provides the ability to stream responses back to a client. No problem in order to allow partial results for certain requests. To allow partial results. Okay, that kind of means so you can listen for something as a usual subscription in any language and get it one chunk by one. Why that? Probably because you need to show this in the same nice way as usual doing the chatgpt, like typing or something like that. So and it will be more easier to user to see something happens, right? Not feel awkward, because a longer waiting for the result can be not so good for your application UI. So yeah, streaming is allowed. In the Python, a streaming request look like that. Okay, so stream blah blah create for chunk and stream, yeah, print, pretty obvious. In TypeScript, my beloved language, is the same. So you're making a completion create, so some object of a stream. You are creating the stream object, put the model messages in the stream. Yep, the messages we have been discussed previous times. So role is a user, content is say this is a test. Okay, for await constant chunk of stream. Yeah, check this nice way for await. So yeah, I like it a lot, this kind of awaiting with a for loop. Yep, so process, yep, right. Nice. Std out. Yeah, who's doing this nowadays? Anyways, yeah, but for the backend programming it can be okay, because for me as a front-end developer, so I very rare I can see all of this std out. It's kind of Linux old school stuff, std in, std out, blah blah blah. Okay, so we just taking the chunks, writing like print, login, nevertheless. So parsing server sent events. Okay, what is it? Is non-trivial, should be done with caution. No problem. Simple strategy like splitting by a new line may result in parsing error. What is it? Existing client libraries. What is it? I'm not sure really what does it mean, but they're saying like using existing client libraries. No problem, we will do it. Okay, let's go to the next topic, is audio. Learn how to turn audio into the text and text into the audio, no problem. And we have a related guide here. What is the guide? Just curious. Yeah, we are sitting here on an API reference, but also you can go to the general documentation, which is not API reference, but general topics, whatever. So, and here you can read a lot. So guys, I will go through all the documentation from time to time, so 10 minutes every time. So stay tuned, and we will talk about this speech-to-text document as well. Okay, create speech. Yeah, I want create a speech, post, blah blah blah, audio speech. Generates audio from the input text. That's nice. You probably saw these nice shorts on YouTube where the guys go into the street and there is a live translator in the phone. So you go to, I don't know, China, you talk something in English and say to the phone, and phone say to the I don't know, grocery store shopper man, and all of this goes very fast and very nice. Yep, and this done with the ChatGPT. This creates speech stuff. It's two-way, immersive, I mean real-time translator. It's super cool. So generates audio from the input text. Okay, request body model. Yeah, model, we know what is it. No, we don't. It's not ChatGPT's TTS1. What is it? One of available TTS models, one or HD. I think HD means super, like high dimension, right? So we will use this one for sure, but I bet it's more expensive. Okay, input, all of this required. Check this model, input and voice. It's strange that model is required. It should be like some default one. For example, if I will do it, I would do TTS1 is by default. Why they did it required? Strange. Feels strange for me. Input, text to generate audio. Yeah, I understand. So by the way, when I talking about the two-way translator, right? It should be two-way. You are saying you after that you make generated text from the speech and speech from the text. So it's two-way. It's not only creating speech, it's also making translations and so on. Okay, voice is also required. The voice used when generating the audio. Supported voices are Alloy, Echo, Fable, Onyx. Yeah, this is kind of voices: man, female, male, I don't know, old, young, and so on. Previous of the voices are available, text-to-speech. Yeah, examples. Maybe we can listen it. No, not right now, but we will do it in the future. Response format to audio in supported formats: MP3, Opus. What's Opus is? I really kind of noob here. I don't understand anything. I know MP3, but I don't know Opus. Yeah, AAC, I know this. FLAC, I know this. Yep, and BCM, yep. So Opus, I don't know what is Opus is. If you know, put it in the comments. Speed. The speed of the generated. Yep, selective value. Nice. Yeah. So if you're building a chat, right, you can recognize a message and play in it, and you can do it in a very fast pace. An interesting point. So you can generate it already being fast. So I thought you generate an audio in the speed 1 and after that playing it faster than usual. Not like you generating the audio already being generated fast, but you've generated the normal one, regular speed, and after that playing this fast. So generating audio faster in the fast pace is kind of strange also for me. It's probably is some difference in generating. I don't know. But if you think about it, so fast pace, you should take care about keeping it, making it understandable, right? So if you're generating an audio in a fast pace, probably you should generate it in a bit different way to make it understandable. I don't know, but it's interesting. Returns, yeah, the audio file. So the audio file content, not the URL to the audio file, but the content itself. So it should not be very big, right? Because you have a limitation. I believe you have a limitation of the length. So the file should not be very long. For example, you are not going to translate the whole book to the speech because the file will, but the file still will not be very big, like 50 megabytes probably. No, the very long book weight about 300 megabytes. Yeah, the file can be pretty big, so I suppose there are some limitations here. Okay, let's go next. Create transcription. You can post the API call to the audio transcriptions, transcribes audio into the input language. Okay, you put the audio here. That's what I have talked about. When you talk something to the phone and it transcribe it to the language, transcribe means understand and write. And after that, you can generate it from the transcription to another language. Yep. all of this pretty obvious. So request body file. File is required. Yeah, it is. Well, how can I do it without the file? But what about the streaming? Maybe streaming is also supported. File, create translation. No, seems not. Okay. So when you're creating transcription, if you wanted it to feel it real time, you should make small chunks of. You should make a recording on the fly and make small files every time, kind of like that. So file, the audio file object, not file name. Yeah, objects. Yeah, they said it specifically. This is not the file name. You stupid. Okay, the file object to transcribe in one of these formats. Yeah, the same formats. Hey guys, if you put the formats here in this code style, you should put it to the code style as well. Yeah, I'm just very you know, you understand it. So okay, okay, so the output formats more limited than the input formats. Check this. MP3, yep. MP4, no. So you can they are understanding more formats than they can provide. Okay, OGG, MPGA. What is it? MPGA, I don't know. WebM, okay, nice. Model is required. ID of the model to use. Only Whisper 1 is currently available. Nice. You make it required, and only one is available, so make it by default, right? And make it not required. Okay, which is powered by our open source Whisper. Okay, I suppose I will record a video about the Whisper v2 as well in the future. Stay tuned here. Okay, language is optional, and language is optional. You know, model is required, but the language is optional. What the heck? Language of the input audio, supplying the input language format. So, optional actually means they say to you, no problem, you may not put the language. We will understand what the language is. But if you will tell us what the language is, for us it will be easier. You understand? So if you are trying the AWS transcribe before this, you know, the AWS has this special product called Transcribe, and I am using it from time to time to transcribe podcasts to get the readable version of it. They also you can provide the language here, but you may not. So they say, no problem, we will understand it, but if you do the language, the transcription will be more better. So yeah, they're saying it explicitly, so it will improve accuracy and latency. No problem. Prompt. Okay, so when you're doing the transcription, you also can do a prompt. Surprise, surprise, what the prompt? An optional text to guide the model style of or continue a previous audio segment. Should match. What is it? Text to guide the model style. So what is it? I don't understand. So you're given the file and you are saying transcribe it in some style. So they are not going to transcribe it literally word by word, but you can put the style, like make it more interesting, or make it funny, or make it otherwise more formal, like that. So it's not actually a transcription, guys. It's transcription with a modification. Okay. So it's like that. If you have let's say you are president of a country, right? And you have a transcription, the person, the actual guy, and you say, hey man, make it more formal, right? So if I go to I don't know, Germany, so whatever I will talk, make it more formal. And if you will go to, I don't know, Brazil or some country where people are more open, like Italy, I don't know. So you say, make it more warm, right? Transcribe, but maybe it more warm. It's nice, right? Nice feature. Okay, response format. Okay, so they not only can provide us with the JSON text, but assert as well, verbose JSON, what is it? You know it? I don't know, first time I can see, I see it first time, verbose JSON, even more verbose than a JSON is. VTT, I totally have no idea what is it. I have no idea. Temperature, okay, it's a number. I saw the temperature in the previous API requests, API documentation, but I have no idea what is it. Let's read it. So it's optional, defaults to zero temperature, so like freeze. The sampling temperature between 0 and 1. Higher values like about 1 will make the output more random. See this, check this, random. Okay, is it okay? Is it transcription? It's not like generation some bullshit on the fly, it's transcription, but there you can do it more random. So you have transcriber person near you and you said, okay, make it more formal, but make it totally random. So is it transcription at all? So they make something on the fly, made up it. Making it up, man, right? No problem what I will say, but make it warm and make something. So output more random, while lower values like will make it more focused and deterministic. So deterministic probably mean like translated exactly what I said, right? Word by word, no making it up. Make it super deterministic. Set to 0, the model will use log probability. Or what? If set it to 0, the model will use the log probability to automatically increase the temperature until certain threshold are hit. What is it? Okay, I have no idea what the fuck it did, but I kind of understand it. So if you set it to 0, the model will understand itself how to do it better, right? So it will increase temperature until it will be like edible, as German will said, like edible. Okay, so you understand that temperature, you can make it more random. So if you're feeling like word by word transcription is not for you, I don't know why they do it. Why would they do it? Who will need the random transcription? Crazy, but you get it, right? Okay, timestamp granularities. Popular to populate for this transcription is granularities. Okay, response format must be set verbose. Yeah, so if you're using the verbose JSON, they use the timestamp granulars. Either both of these options are supported, word or segment. Yep, I know it. When I use the AWS transcribe, what I get back is they asked me like, do you need the put timestamp in the JSON or not? So the verbose JSON probably is the JSON with the timestamps. So it's not like words or phrases one by one, but also including the time when it's said. For example, if you transcribe the YouTube channel, YouTube video, so you wanted to make what has been said when, and the verbose JSON will help you here. So okay, so this one will work only if the response format is the verbose JSON. Not bad, okay. There is no additional latency for the segment timestamp, but generating word timestamps incur additional latency. What? There is no additional latency for segment timestamps? Yeah, understand. So segment timestamp is okay. So like segment is not a word, segment is probably a paragraph or some big chunk of text. But if you want me to say you when every word has been said, that will take time. That's what I say. Okay, guys, 20 minutes. It's done. It's enough. So see you later in the next episode. Stay tuned. Bye.